Welcome back to the channel. I want to do a quick review today. I want to compare and contrast LegalShield, Rocket Lawyer, LegalZoom, Avvo, and LegalMatch. I want to start with LegalShield. So when you think about LegalShield, you want to think about one of the best full coverage legal plans in the industry today. And the cool thing is what they actually offer, it's a type of insurance, legal insurance that is, okay? So basically they help people and families and businesses for that matter defend themselves by always having a lawyer ready. So the thing here is that you don't necessarily know when you are going to need the help of a lawyer, right? It's like insurance. You never know when an accident is going to happen. So it never comes at a good time. But with LegalShield, you can start resolving problems immediately without breaking the bank, okay? And the thing here is they have different pricing plans, and their plans also cover 30-minute consultation on out-of-state legal matters and more specific areas of law such as tax, IP, immigration, and antitrust. Okay. Additional services needed in these areas are billed at a member discount between 10% and 25%. So if you are a member, if you pay the $20 or the $30 every single month, what will happen here is that if you need help outside of the ordinary scope of LegalShield, they will actually bill you at a lower rate. Okay, it's very important. So they cover everything from hiring and firing, so incorporation to joint ventures, customer complaints, all the way to compliance, zoning, recovery services, and vendor issues. Let me dig a little deeper here. When we talk about individuals and families, so you were talking about everything from estate planning to renters to landlords to family law, real estate, commercial drivers, home business, trial defense, gun owners, ride share and delivery, so Uber and Lyft, among others. You have consumer finance, employment, and traffic and accidents, okay? That's for individuals and families. Small businesses, the topics that are of interest to small businesses and that LegalShield lawyers cover include IP, intellectual property, debt collection, contracts and agreements, employment, business licenses, civil litigation, trial defense. Now, starting a business, they also do articles of organization, incorporation, business permits, choosing a business structure, business name check, business type comparison, forming an LLC. One thing we want to say here is that when it comes to starting a business, LegalShield is not really the biggie in this space. No, you want to go with Zen Business, Rocket Lawyer. There are a lot of better players out there when it comes to starting a business. LegalShield is really great when it comes to offering on-demand legal advice when it comes to families and individuals and also small businesses. But if you have to start, LegalShield is not, in our view, the best place to do so. In terms of pricing, you can see the pricing on the screen right now as of the date of this show. Let me quickly talk to you about Rocket Lawyer. What do you have to know about Rocket Lawyer? Now, first thing first, Rocket Lawyer has been in the industry for ever. Okay, they were there at the beginning, and they offer, basically when it comes to Rocket Lawyer, the way we see Rocket Lawyer, they are best when it comes to fast legal help. With Rocket Lawyer, you have to think about fast, speed, celerity. Okay, you want the help fast. Rocket Lawyer will actually provide that. I mean, it is in their name, Rocket. Okay. And so they are an online legal service that helps people create legal documents and get legal advice as fast as possible. Okay, so here we are speaking about a constellation of topics from family law, wills, business contracts to documents, criminal law, personal injury, employment law, and real estate. Okay, so they have a large constellation of topics that they cover. And if you even need more help, they can help connect you with an actual lawyer to talk to you about matters. Okay. And their helpful lawyer directory allows you to choose the legal topic you want a pro to consult with, along with your state, so they can connect with you with someone knowledgeable about local laws. Okay, it just takes 5 to 10 minutes to do. That's what we love about Rocket Lawyer. Everything is fast with Rocket Lawyer. And in terms of so here are a few documents they help you create and process. So for businesses, you have here non-disclosure agreement, NDA, LLC operating agreement, independent contractor agreement, business contract. So they will help you create those documents, not a problem. For real estate, you have lease agreement, eviction notice, intent to purchase real estate, and quitclaim deed. Okay, and the thing here is that so some of the popular legal documents that you can see on the in addition to those that I just listed, you also have a last will and testament. You have living will. You have divorce settlement agreement. You have child care authorization. Okay, and Rocket Lawyer they offer you two ways to pay. You can pay a monthly membership fee of $39.99 per month to access free services and discounted documents. So that's per month. Okay, you can choose that. Or you can opt to pay per use. It's like pay as you go, based on only what you need. Okay, so you got to ask yourself, do I need this on a let's say on a consistent basis, or do I need this kind of a service sporadically? If it's the latter, then go for the a la carte, the on demand. Okay, but if you go that route, they charge $39.99 per document. You can see based on the business model that they want you to get the monthly membership fee. That's what it is. Okay, so they can monetize their business model better. And Rocket Lawyer also has a great mobile app, so this gives you fast access to your documents from anywhere. Okay, you can even sign agreements directly in the app. That's one thing where Rocket Lawyer really shines. That ability to sign documents no matter the device you're using, fantastic. In terms of pricing, you can see on the screen here, they have different tiers, as I said, but the basic is $39.99 per month. Let me talk to you quickly about LegalZoom, another biggie that has been in the industry for a while now. They used to be really big back in the days. I'm talking 10 years ago, but today they're still there. But yeah, they're still there. Now, when you think about LegalZoom, one thing you want to think about it, they were really great when it comes to IP protection, among others. So the whole business, they are really great when it comes to business protection, business legal matters. Okay. Now, LegalZoom, in our view, is the most diverse online legal service on the market today. Let me repeat that. They are the most diverse online legal service on the market today. Their website can accommodate your personal, professional, and business needs. And like I said, they have been in the industry for so many years. And where LegalZoom really shines is what I just said before. It's the way they process your intellectual property services. Okay, and if you need a copyright or a trademark for your brand, a utility or a design patent, they will actually walk you through all the crucial paperwork needed to protect your IP. Okay, they're also one of the most comprehensive services for prior art, patent, trademark, and copyright searching. You can also get filing utility. You can get help filing utility, design patents, and provisional patent application in just 3 steps. Okay, and so when you think about LegalZoom, their online legal services can actually be segmented into 4 main categories, only 4. So you have business, so everything about business formation to legal forms and agreements to taxes, licensing, and permits. You have real estate, you have business names, business compliance, and what have you. So that's the first category. Second category, you have intellectual property, IP. So trademark search, trademark registration, copyright registration, design patent, utility patent, provisional patent application. They are really great at that. Third category, wills, trust, and families. Everything about estate planning, marriage and divorce, residential lease, property lease, financial power of attorney. They are really great. They'll take care of you in that department. Not a problem. The fourth category I want you to really acquaint yourself with when it comes to LegalZoom is attorney advice. So here you are speaking about business consultation, personal consultation, contracts and agreements, website terms and conditions. Okay. Now, one thing I want to say here real quick. LegalZoom offers 6-month and annual plans for businesses and individuals. So individual plans start around $10 per month with an annual contract, and business plans start around $30 to $35 per month with a 1-year commitment. Okay, so when you think about LegalZoom, it's one of the top choices that you might want to consider for one-time services as well as ongoing legal needs. One thing I want to say here is that pricing varies based on the type of service and location you are at. So you can see a sample on the screen right now. Let me quickly talk to you about Avvo. And people might say, well, Avvo, in our view, when we analyze Avvo, in our view, this is the best for online legal Q&A. If you are looking for questions and answers regarding a specific area of law, Avvo could be the great place for you. It is free for consumers, but a paid service for lawyers who want to be listed on the platform. That's how they make money. They make money by charging the lawyers who want to be listed on their platform. But for consumers rather, it's just free. Okay. So Avvo is unique because they have an extensive lawyer directory, to help you find an attorney in your area. So the thing here is that they'll answer all the questions that you want in the Q&A, but then they will actually refer you to a lawyer in the specific area that you are researching, and based on your location too. Okay, and so when we talk about the lawyers that you can find on Avvo, you have a constellation of lawyers. It's just crazy. You have any type of lawyer you can think about, really. You know, adoption lawyer, appeals lawyers, bankruptcy attorneys, business attorneys, cannabis law attorneys, car accident lawyers, child custody, child support, civil rights, class action, construction, consumer protection, contracts, credit repair, criminal defense, debt collection, debt settlement, discrimination lawyers. I'm not done yet. You have divorce lawyers, domestic violence lawyers, drug crime attorneys, DUI, DWI, education law, elder law, employment, entertainment, estate planning, family law. Where am I going here? I'm just telling you that there is a large constellation. Okay, there is not a topic you cannot find on Avvo. Okay, everything from, and I'm just, let me keep going. Federal crime lawyers, foreclosure lawyers, guardianship lawyers, immigration lawyers, insurance, juvenile law, landlord and tenant, lawsuit, LGBT plus. Okay, we have litigation lawyers, mediation attorneys, medical malpractice. Okay, personal injury, probate attorneys, real estate attorneys. Think of Avvo as what? As a giant database for you, where you'll find answers to most questions, okay, most questions that are of importance to a specific area of law. Okay, medical malpractice, sexual harassment, real estate attorneys, slip and fall lawyers, social security and disability lawyers, speeding ticket lawyers, tax lawyers, trust attorneys, will lawyers, workers' compensation, and so on and so forth. Okay, you can browse questions that were asked by other people or post your own question and get responses from multiple lawyers. This is really good. Okay, and popular questions in legal advice on Avvo are related to business, child custody, criminal defense, DUI, divorce, employment, immigration, landlord and tenant, personal injury, prenuptial agreement, prenup, traffic violations. Okay, there are literally hundreds of legal topics that Avvo can help you with. Okay, the other thing is Avvo really needs to work on their customer service. Really, right now, it's not where it should be. Okay, and we have heard actually tens of complaints, and people were not happy with the service. See, the thing is, this is what happened when you have a free service. See, the service is free, so they don't have the cash to actually support all the. So people have been talking about the lawyers on Avvo are not of good quality. They're not of good caliber, and so on and so forth. But Avvo cannot really respond because their service is free. They need to think about monetizing the business model. Avvo, if you're listening, you need to think about monetizing your business model so you can get the cash you need to actually take care of customer complaints. Very important. Let me talk to you finally about LegalMatch. Okay, this is a pretty interesting organization also. And when you think about LegalMatch, I want you to think about a service that is great for finding an attorney near you, a local attorney. Okay, so the way LegalMatch was designed, they were designed to, as the name implies, they're designed to match you with an attorney close to home. It's the best choice for those of you seeking legal counsel in your local area. Okay, you're somewhere right now, you want a specific type of lawyer for your specific topic. LegalMatch is the place to go. So the process is very simple, quick and straightforward. Okay, just provide your location and choose a category from the following topic areas. So you have family, you have employment, you have criminal defense, you have real estate, you have business, and immigration. Any topic, they'll actually help you out. Okay, so basically what they do is they will automatically connect you with a highly rated and licensed lawyer near you. And so everything is free though. Okay, obviously you have to pay the lawyer, but the whole thing is free. The service is free. They make money by charging the lawyer, by not charging the lawyer, getting some fee from the, getting a cut. They get a cut from the lawyer. They also actually provide advertising space for lawyers also who want to be seen. Okay. And the thing here is that you can find lawyers by issues. It's really fine. And what we love here about LegalMatch is that they are trying to really help you out, and they will constantly make sure, they will follow up with you to make sure that your experience with the lawyer they actually refer to you, that service was of the highest caliber. Okay, so this is really good. And one thing you need to also think about LegalMatch when you think about their service is the fact that they are really quick. That's one thing we love about LegalMatch. They're really quick. The only complaint, quote unquote complaint that we have and LegalMatch, if you're listening, is that in terms of customer service, if somebody posts, let's say somebody posts a review that is bad about a lawyer that you guys referred, you're not really fast in responding. Obviously, we understand it is not your responsibility to say, I mean, to apologize, quote unquote, to apologize if one of your lawyers has, not your lawyers, a lawyer you have referred, if the lawyer were incompetent, it is not your responsibility. But it is your responsibility to filter, to actually to pre-filter the kind of lawyers that are available, who are available on your platform. So this is something that we really think that LegalMatch should actually improve. But otherwise, the service overall is great. Now, before I reveal to you our preferred choice, let me just tell you a little bit about how to choose the best online legal service for your business or for yourself, individually. You got to really think about a lot of stuff, because see, the thing is, a lot of those services, they're trying to upsell you. They're trying to sell you stuff that you don't need, that you might not need. Okay, it's like insurance. They just dump everything on you, and it's up to you to figure out what you need and what you don't need. Okay. Now, by the way, before LegalMatch is free though. I just want to make it clear that LegalMatch is free. Okay. Now, how do you find the best online legal service for your business or for yourself? Think about the legal practice, the area where you need help. So you got to understand, do you need help locally? Do you need help nationally? Do you need help with criminal matters or non-criminal matters? Okay. Think about the business stage and size you're currently at. Are you a startup? And again, this is if you're a business. If you're an individual, you only have to think about the location and the topic where you need help. But if you're a business, things get a little more complex. Not complex, but a little more demanding. Okay. So what is your business stage and size? In other words, what is the complexity of the potential complexity of the services that you are going to need? Okay. If you're a startup, your needs are totally different from a company that is established, right? This is just basic. This is what it is. It's logical, pure logic here. What is the stage you're currently? What is the size rather? What is the size? Are you a biggie? Are you a smallie? What are you anywhere in between? Because the kind of legal help you need will depend on the size of your business. What is the frequency of use? How often will you be using the online legal service? Would you need just a one-time thing, or would you need something on a consistent basis? Okay, so think about sporadic versus recurrent. This is really important. What is the speed of assistance? What type of assistant? How quick would you want to have the assistant, the response from the lawyer? Okay, are you comfortable getting an answer 2 weeks from now, or you want to get an answer like right now? Okay, and would you want a live legal assistant process, or you're comfortable corresponding with the lawyer via email? So this is a non-exhaustive list of factors you want to think about before choosing your online legal service. Okay, now let's just break it down. LegalShield versus Rocket Lawyer versus LegalZoom versus Avvo versus LegalMatch. Which one should you choose, boss? Which one? Well, it really depends. It depends on a list of things that you have to think about. What is your budget? Talk to me about your budget. Okay, and what are your needs? You have to think about your needs. See, what I was just talking to you earlier, your needs, do you have complex needs or do you have simple needs, quote unquote simple? I mean, when it comes to matters of law, nothing is really simple, but you have convoluted legal processes, and you have, I would say, straightforward legal processes. So where do you find yourself at? And do you need the service for business, strictly business purposes, or business and personal, or just strictly personal? Those are really important too. Do you need live video advice? Do you want face-to-face? Do you want phone? Are you comfortable with email advice? So you have to understand where you find yourself in terms of the level of help you need, and how comfortable you are dealing with electronic communication. And what about the frequency of use? I said this earlier. Now, are you going to use the service that you are looking for? Are you going to use it like once a month, once, because you have a lot of startups Let's say you have a startup. Some startups, they need legal advice every single day. Let's say you have a constellation of patents, and so your IP, your intellectual property game is very strong. So you will need a lawyer in-house, quote unquote, literally in-house. In other words, you are basically getting a lawyer who will give you advice on many things. Now, when we talk about the frequency of use, sometimes you can actually switch between between, let's say, I use this every single day, or I use this once a quarter. What I'm trying to say here is that it's nothing static. Some companies are great using the service once in a while. Some companies are great using it all the time, and there are some that are in between. Okay, so I want you to really think deep here about those factors before making a decision, because again, if you choose an online service that is very expensive, when it comes to one-time documents or one-time assistance, it's just a lot better to have the recurring monthly membership fee. Granted, a lot of them, if not all of them, want you to become a monthly member. So in other words, you're paying every month, because that actually creates recurrent revenue for those platforms. That's what they want. That's what the business model is built upon. But again, it's up to you to actually know exactly what you need and want. So, after analyzing LegalShield, Rocket Lawyer, LegalZoom, Avvo, and LegalMatch, our pick is Rocket Lawyer. We believe that Rocket Lawyer is just the best. They're by far, they're the best in our view. They are really fast. Okay, so we have rated Rocket Lawyer 9.8 over 10, LegalShield 9.2 over 10, LegalZoom 8.9 over 10, LegalMatch 7.8 over 10, and Avvo 7 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. I will see you next time, but until then, remember, stay marvelous.